that he had put her head on a shelf and screamed at it for an hour, threw darts at it, and ultimately smashed her face in. He also cut her tongue out and her larynx and put them in a garbage disposal.
Show me in a sentence who you are. I'm nobody. I'm a boxcar and a jug of wine. In straight racer, if you get too close to me.
Do you ever feel violence?
Yes, I do.
What do you feel like doing?
Killing people.
You still feel like killing people?
Yes.
Describe the feeling that you get when you feel like killing.
Well, last March 11th, I was hallucinating, and I took a razor blade and I cut a man's throat.
Here in the hospital?
Here in the hospital.
Do you think your murder made you?
Yes.
That's gruesome, Jeff. That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
You don't blame me if I say I hope you never get out of this place.
I hope I never do either.
October 9th, 2020. Please forgive us, Robes.
Hey, Jamie. I don't think he realized we were unmuted.
October 9th, 2020. 21-year-old Reagan Simmons Hancock was weeks away from giving birth to her second child. A devoted wife, a loving mother, and a young woman excited about the future. But someone close to Reagan was hiding a deadly secret. For months, Taylor Parker had convinced everyone around her that she was pregnant. Friends believed her. Family believed her. Even her boyfriend believed her. There was only one problem. She wasn't pregnant. As the truth threatened to come crashing down, prosecutors say Taylor made a horrifying decision. One that would leave a young mother dead, an unborn child stolen, and an entire community in shock. Tonight, we examine the tragic murder of Reagan Simmons Hancock and the web of deception that led to it and the search for justice that followed. Welcome to the Murder Podcast Show.
Good evening, all you boot scooting boogies. Welcome to another Saturday night here on the Murder Podcast Show. That is right. I am your host, also known as I am the architect. That's right. They call me the architect back here, the man that runs it all from back here. And with the new camera view, you can kind of see my setup. So, had to get the dirty movies off the computer screen. We're good to go. Just kidding. Alongside of me is my amazing, fantastic, out of this fucking world co-host. They also call him
Criminology Chris.
Hi, everybody.
Mr. Criminology Chris. And alongside of Criminology Chris is the director of all of our social media platforms. That's right. We know her now as
Time to check my social media, yeah. Loves me on
Classroom Jackie.
I seriously love that opening so much.
I can't take credit for it. I did not record it.
But it's so funny.
perfect.
Action figure videos, he means. Yes, that's... Just stop. She's already starting. Brandon, welcome in. Brandon, it's always going to be a good one, so don't say that again. No, I'm just kidding.
Welcome, guys. Welcome.
Unsafe, welcome in, everybody. We do appreciate it. First of all, we got some sponsors here. Need quality automotive repair and maintenance you can trust? Well, you're in luck because you can visit Mr. Wrenches of Akron, LLC, conveniently located across from Derby Downs. They are located at 1175 George Washington Boulevard in Akron, Ohio. They do offer fast service, friendly customer care, reliable repairs, honest and professional work. Whether you need routine maintenance or repairs, we're here to help keep you on the road. By appointment or walk-ins, welcomed. Jesus. Give Gage a call or stop by today. You guys are wild up there in that chat. Lackadaisy, hello, welcome in. You guys
That's our new sponsor, isn't it?
No. But you can go ahead and go with that. So, and say that's it.
Oh, okay.
What, Brandon?
No, our new sponsor, the one that you just announced.
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it's a new sponsor. Oh, sorry, I totally didn't catch on to that at all. Yes, it is a new sponsor of the show. Wow, look at me go, Dad. Anyways, I need to bring up. Jesus, there's too much shit going on back here. Friggin' ridiculous. I'm telling you. Okay, let me drag this one over here now. Another sponsor of ours is Crafty Corner by Laura. Laura makes a wide selection of handmade crochet plushies, both cute and creepy, animals, pop culture, fantasy, anime, and horror. They also specialize in custom orders like the voodoo doll and the other various items we do have located in the studio here. You can follow them on Instagram at the.crafty.corner.by.Laura. That's right, as I always say, there's 3 dots in there. Do not contact me to figure out where the fuck they go.
I'll help you.
So, anyways, we are going to jump right on in.
What about the 1 minute of murder? Because it's
shit.
huge.
I am all out of friggin' whack tonight.
It's
All
okay.
right, breathe. Okay, I'm good to go now. Back in service. So anyways, let's head over to Classroom Jackie for the 1 minute of murder segment.
Classroom Jackie's 1 minute of murder.
All right, guys. So we actually had a little bit of growth on everything this week. Our Instagram, we are finally up over 40. We are at 43. Our Facebook, we are at 166 followers. Guys, our YouTube has hit 656 subscribers. We grew over 200 in less than a week. We hit that on Friday, guys.
We were at 318 last Saturday.
Like,
There you go. It's a double.
holy cow.
Yeah. It's been, Chris, what did you say? It's been at least like 50 a day now this week?
That's kind of the average, I think.
It's out of nowhere. It's unbelievable. I'm still
Absurd.
trying to process it because it still seems not real to me, you know?
I know.
And this evening, right before the show, we hit 2,400 TikTok followers as well.
That's crazy. We are, congratulations, excited for you all. Unsafe, thank you. We do appreciate it.
And this is only 8 months into this, by the way.
Yeah, we're only literally 8 months into this, which is insane. We are almost available to be officially monetized on the YouTube channel here. We are only missing, we need 3,000 watch hours, and we are at like 1,000 right now. So if you guys are ever doing anything, whether it's driving in the car, or at house cleaning, at home, doing whatever.
Sleeping.
If you just...
Yeah, sleeping too.
If you just put one of our episodes on the YouTube channel and let it play all the way through and do it a couple times a week or day, whatever you can do, that counts towards the hours. So, excuse me, we need another 2,000 hours, and then we will officially be monetized.
Can you get an ASMR thing like the relax to the soothing sounds of Tim's voice?
My voice is not soothing.
Sound of
Hell yeah, thank you. My voice is not soothing. The only thing I could do, I wonder if anybody starts ASMR fart channels, you know? Could you imagine? You know? I mean,
relax to the soothing sounds of gas.
Gas.
From the architect.
Yeah. This one is done on a couch. You know, this one is done.
Living room floor.
Living room floor.
Ew.
Oh, this is great. Maybe that'll be something in the Afterlife show.
I don't think so. I won't be joining you.
By the way, the Afterlife show last week went phenomenal. We enjoyed it so much that we are going to continue to promote it as much as we can before memberships do take effect eventually. So we're going to do another Afterlife episode tonight after the show. We'll do the same thing. We'll stop it, and then we'll wait 15 minutes. I will post it here in the live. You guys just go to it, click on it, and boom, you're in. I got a whole topic of shit. So, and I'm not even going to mention what it's going to be until we get there. But in the
And
meantime,
with that Afterlife, you only have a limited time to see it before we make it private.
yes.
So
And when it's
make sure you
membership,
don't miss it.
yeah. For now, that's how we're going to do it. We won't make it, public. It'll go private for a little while. And then memberships, when we get them, then it will be members only that will be able to join that live and watch that live back after it's already done. So, but in the meantime, you guys are here for some murder type stuff, because that's what we are here on the Murder Podcast Show. Tonight we are discussing the Reagan Simmons Hancock story, which is a very tragic event that occurred and happened in 2020.
In Texas, to be exact.
In Texas, yes, and it's very devastating and very sad. This one, hang on to the edge of your seats, because this one gets pretty intense. We've got body cam footage and we've got pictures and stuff too. So here we go. Reagan Michelle Simmons was born on November 14th, 1998. She grew up in East Texas, surrounded by family and friends who described her as loving, outgoing, and fiercely devoted to the people she cared about.
By all accounts, Reagan loved being a mother. Family members would later describe her as someone whose world revolved around her daughter. She embraced motherhood at a young age and found tremendous joy in raising her first child. Those closest to her remember a young woman who was constantly smiling, someone who enjoyed spending time with family, and someone who had always seemed to put others before herself.
As Reagan entered adulthood, she met a young man named Homer Hancock. The two quickly developed a relationship that would eventually lead to marriage. Friends described them as deeply connected, the kind of couple excited to build a future together.
Their relationship grew stronger over time. Eventually, Homer proposed, and for the happy couple, wedding plans began. Neither of them knew that the one person helping document their love story would later become responsible for destroying it.
While planning their wedding, Homer and Reagan hired a local photographer, a woman named Taylor Renee Parker. At first, there was nothing unusual about the relationship. Taylor photographed engagement photos. She photographed wedding events. She appeared friendly, professional, and supportive.
Over time, Reagan and Taylor became more than photographer and client. They became acquaintances, eventually friends. The connection seemed harmless, normal, and completely unsuspecting.
But beneath the surface, Taylor was living a life built on deception. She had convinced numerous people around her that she was, get this, pregnant. Now, the problem with this was she wasn't. Investigators would later uncover an elaborate scheme involving fake pregnancy announcements, ultrasounds, baby bumps, and even a staged gender reveal celebration.
This is crazy.
Yes. That is putting it mildly, because just hang on, it gets more intense, guys.
For months, Taylor maintained the lie. Family members believed it, friends believed it. Most importantly, her boyfriend believed it. And as her fictional due date approached, the pressure mounted. Soon people would expect a baby, and the baby didn't exist.
Meanwhile, life was moving forward for Homer and Reagan. The couple learned they were expecting a child, a baby girl. Her name would be
Braxton Sage Hancock.
Yeah, that's a different name. It's not bad, but it's different.
Really, that's such a
Kinda
pretty
cool,
name,
actually.
too.
Yeah, it is pretty cool in the way it's spelled, too.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous name. The pregnancy was a happy one. Family photographs captured excitement. Friends celebrated. A toddler daughter was preparing to become a big sister. And Reagan was entering the final weeks of pregnancy.
By October 2020, Reagan was approximately 35 to 36 weeks along. The countdown had begun. The nursery was nearly ready, plans were being made, and the future seemed bright.
But someone else was paying attention. Someone desperate. Someone running out of time. Taylor Parker.
Investigators would later uncover evidence suggesting she had spent months preparing for what would happen next. Search histories, identities that were false, pregnancies that were fake, an obsession with maintaining this whole, illusion of everything that she claimed was going on.
It was really suspicious too, because I know in some of the stuff that I watched and read and learned, she did not let her boyfriend go to any of the appointments.
Yeah. And because there's a whole bunch of controversy and some people don't like him, they like him, but there's a documentary that they just put out that I saw with this, and Netflix is the one that
Maternal
has
instincts,
it.
yeah.
But he was stating, because people were like, well, how did you never touch her or get that close to her? And he's like, listen, I respected boundaries with her. She told me she didn't want to be touched, this or that. She wasn't in the mood. So he goes, I just respected what she wanted. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good guy.
Yeah.
If he's respecting it, instead of trying to throw himself on her. But so I don't know. It's tough to say with him. I don't know. I don't. I mean, we've read about and seen shit that men do, and the wives or girlfriends don't know about it for years, or vice versa. So it honestly doesn't surprise me if this guy never knew, because when people want to do some sneaky, shady shit, they're going to do what they can to get away with it. I mean, plain and simple. So
now I do know there was it was floating around on social media and online, and when I was doing research, that excuse me, Taylor Parker had been married before, and her ex actually reached out to her boyfriend through an anonymous phone number to tell him that she is not pregnant because she had a hysterectomy.
Oh, yeah.
She was asking somebody before to be their surrogate because she cannot have kids because she has a hysterectomy.
Yeah.
And they brushed it off because they thought it was from somebody else and thought it was fake.
Yeah. I can't even imagine what was it's Wade, right?
Yes.
What Wade went through. If he truly did not know and he discovered all this after the fact, I just, I don't know. I can't even fathom what he would have had to gone through. I mean, but there's things that he says too that are kind of weird. And I'll discuss it when we get ahead, but yeah. Anyways,
prosecutors argued that as Taylor,
we got to start all over. My mic light wasn't on.
Oh, Jesus, come on. Not here with your mic light.
I'm sorry, but
yeah. Well, you know what? You'll be good from the start on the next one, so you'll be okay.
Nice and green for everybody.
Oh, Jesus. I should have never got him a light up mic.
Glad I could be here.
That was stupid on my part when I bought that years ago.
I want a light up mic.
Don't even. I am not.
I'll get my own. It's going to be really light up.
Monetize first. Okay, we have an Amazon wish list that doesn't exist. If anybody wants to donate and get us a light up mic, we're not making one. Anyways, carry on.
Prosecutors argued that as Taylor's fake due date passed, panic set in. Questions were coming, people were expecting answers, and eventually they would expect a baby.
According to evidence presented at trial, Taylor selected Reagan as her target. A woman she knew, a woman who trusted her, a woman carrying the child. Taylor desperately needed to continue her deception.
The morning began like any other. Reagan was at home in New Boston, Texas. Her young daughter was there as well.
Oh, I shouldn't have taken a hit then. All right, I'll smoke myself out here. At some point, she arrived. What happened next was unimaginably violent. Investigators determined Reagan suffered severe blunt force trauma and multiple stab wounds.
Then came the act that would horrify even seasoned investigators. Taylor cut Braxton from Reagan's womb. The baby was removed, and Taylor fled the scene, leaving behind a devastated family and a crime scene unlike anything the community had ever witnessed. She took the placenta, too, the whole thing.
Yeah, so they had said that she, in her browser, she had been searching how to do a C-section. What I didn't realize there's that kind of video footage out there on how to do a C-section.
Just come up and say, go to the hospital. Like, stop what you're doing and don't do that.
I'm just
Call
like,
911 now.
I'm just baffled. Like, you tried to perform your own C-section in a fucking living room. What?
Yeah.
After leaving Boston, she drove toward Oklahoma. Along the way, she claimed she had just given birth. A frantic 911 call would soon follow.
Ooh, we have that, don't we?
I don't have the call, but I have some footage.
Do you want me to read the second half before you pull the footage?
Yes, I have the footage of when she's in the hospital and they're talking to her, so yeah.
Responders encountered a woman covered in blood. She was holding a newborn. An umbilical cord was still attached. Taylor insisted the baby was hers and begged authorities to get her medical help.
Okay, so I'm going to play this. This is when she's in, hospital room in the bed, and investigators are starting to talk to her, and they're trying to figure this out because she goes,
Just finish the last sentence because we're jumping into that part right next.
It'll
work perfectly, I promise.
To first responders, the situation initially appeared to be a roadside emergency involving a recent birth, but that story would quickly begin to unravel. So this is the hospital interview here, and fire in the hole.
I found the woman this morning inside her home, and her baby had been removed from her body. Show up with a bag.
On October 9th, 2020, 21-year-old Reagan Simmons Hancock was found brutally murdered in the small town of New Boston, Texas. But what made this case even more disturbing was the tragic fact that her unborn child had been ripped from her womb. But if authorities thought they had a lengthy investigation ahead of them, they quickly found that wasn't the case. Another baffling revelation surfaced on that very same day, leading them right to the monster who had been hiding in plain sight all along. Around 12 in the afternoon, 27-year-old Taylor Parker was pulled over by a Texas state trooper in what began as a routine traffic stop. However, the officer was shocked to find a bloodied Taylor holding who she claimed to be her newborn infant. She states that she's just given birth and needs to be taken to the McCurtain Memorial Hospital in Idabel, Oklahoma. Less than an hour away, Taylor states that she will not allow treatment for the child under any other place of care. When she arrives at the hospital, Idabel police are quickly notified of the bizarre chain of events, and they suspect that Taylor may be attempting to hide a monumental secret.
This is a big deal.
Yeah. Okay, yes. Are you ready? I'm coming.
Is she trying to leave?
There's two in there. One's ours. That's what's ours.
Do not let her out that door. So she shows no signs. You can't check for hemorrhaging. What is HCG?
It's a hormone that is secreted by the placenta.
Okay.
And if there's a baby in there, the HCG is what the hormone that mandates going and getting the nutrients and bringing it to baby.
Okay.
So it's in mama's blood, mama's urine, mama's everything.
Okay.
And it stays up for 6 weeks.
Okay.
So yeah, that's just a little bit of the clip there, and that's friggin' wild, man.
Yeah.
That's just nuts. Go ahead.
Taylor was, excuse me. Taylor was transported to a hospital in Oklahoma. Doctors and nurses immediately began evaluating her. Something wasn't right.
Medical staff noticed inconsistencies, kind of like what they were just talking about in that clip. There were none of the physical signs typically associated with someone who had just delivered a baby. Questions were asked, answers didn't make sense.
As investigators began looking closer, the story started collapsing. Taylor changed details, her explanation shifted, and hospital staff became increasingly suspicious.
Then came the devastating discovery. The baby wasn't hers, and authorities were simultaneously receiving reports from Texas about a missing pregnant woman. The pieces began falling into place, fast.
Back in New Boston, officers entered Reagan's home. What they found was horrific. Reagan Simmons Hancock was dead. Her unborn daughter has been removed.
Emergency efforts could not save Reagan, and despite desperate medical intervention, Braxlyn Sage Hancock would also die. A young mother, an unborn child, gone within hours. And I have, well, I guess I could do it while you're talking. Go ahead, because I have some pictures, not anything too wild, but I have some pictures, 2 pictures from the crime scene, and then I have one of the inside of her car after they took her out to go to the hospital. So
A husband lost his wife, a little girl lost her mother, parents lost a daughter, and an entire community was left asking one question. Why?
So this is the car seat, driver's car seat. You'll see, it'll come up on your screen, and you can see the amount of blood from the whole situation there up on the, so let me go. Nah, it's not going to let me do it. You're going to be a pain in my ass. So, okay, I'll bring up another one here in a minute. And okay. As investigators worked the crime scene in Boston, Texas, New Boston, one thing became immediately clear. This was not a random attack. There were signs that the killer knew her, Reagan. There was no evidence of burglary. Wow, I got it right. I normally hate that word. No indication that someone had broken in looking for money, jewelry, or valuables. Instead, detectives believed Reagan had willingly allowed her attacker into her home.
The realization narrowed the investigation considerably. Who had access to Reagan? Who knew she was pregnant? And who knew she would likely be home that morning? And perhaps most importantly, who had something to gain?
Okay, I'm going to shoot over now and show you. This is the bed in the house, and this is a freaking horrific picture. Just, you can clearly see in this picture the, struggle, Reagan, she tried to fight. And you can clearly tell in that picture that she was not giving up without a fight. Okay. Anyways, while Texas investigators searched for answers, authorities in Oklahoma were already becoming suspicious of a woman claiming she had just given birth. The timing was impossible to ignore. A dead pregnant woman in good old Texas, a newborn suddenly appearing with a woman whose story wasn't making sense. Within hours, the investigations collided.
The newborn was identified as Braxlyn Sage Hancock, the child Reagan had been carrying, the child Taylor Parker claimed as her own. It was a discovery that stunned investigators, but the questions were only beginning.
As detectives began digging into her life, they uncovered, deception on a scale few could only imagine. For nearly 10 months, she had convinced those around her she was pregnant. Friends believed her, family believed her, her boyfriend believed her.
Investigators discovered photographs documenting the fake pregnancy, social media posts, pregnancy updates, ultrasound images, baby preparations, a gender reveal celebration, every detail carefully constructed. And it was like one of the people who reached out said something about the ultrasound being it was just one that was taken from her first child she had with all of the details cropped out. It was just the picture being reused.
Oh, Okay,
Yeah.
Reagan's first child?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Now, how'd she even get a hold of that?
No, from Taylor had I believe Taylor had one.
Okay. Gotcha. The deeper investigators dug, the more elaborate the deception had become. Witnesses later testified that Taylor had repeatedly discussed her pregnancy. She attended appointments, talked about baby names, described symptoms, purchased baby items. Everything pointed toward a woman preparing for motherhood, except for one problem. There was no baby. But what I want to know, yeah, it is Brandon. Absolutely. What I want to know is, says she attended appointments. How?
I 100% think all she did was go out and drive around somewhere, or if she had Life
Right.
360 or
Yeah.
something,
You
just
think?
sat in the parking lot.
You think? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because, or unless she just went for like a regular checkup or something, kind of like a physical that you get each year and stuff. That's the only thing I can think of.
But you have a ton of appointments when you're pregnant. It would
True.
definitely not be
Right.
like
But she
a
wasn't,
1 year.
She wasn't getting an ultrasound or anything.
No,
like
no.
that.
No.
And how what I don't get is how her boyfriend was not like concerned, like, oh, hey, when's the next appointment? Blah, blah, blah. We're going to go, yada, yada, yada.
She would tell him that he couldn't go due to
Yeah.
COVID restrictions.
I went to all my kids' appointments before he was born, I mean, that's just, it's with the process. I mean, you're going to be a dad or a mom, but anyways.
She took advantage of the fact that it was the COVID restrictions, so you could only have one person there.
Gotcha.
You couldn't have multiples.
Yeah, because that was during that time.
Mhm.
That's right. I always forget about,
Which is
COVID
why
and-
it's so messed up to
So
me.
the lost years,
Yeah, the lost
I don't
years.
even remember what the hell happened in that period of time. It's just
I-
wake up, go to work, come home, eat, take a shower, sleep.
I remember
the
I
camera
dyed my
likes
hair
you
blue.
again, Chris.
Hey, very nice.
That camera's really got a thing for this.
I remember I dyed my hair blue during COVID.
That's what came out of COVID for you?
Yep,
Or
I dyed my hair blue.
That was it.
that was it, I guess? I don't...
Hey, welcome to this side of the room.
There we go. It's back now. Don't ask. The camera has a sexual fantasy for Chris.
Oh.
So it must be the bell at the beginning.
Oh.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait a second. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
It's been a busy day.
Are we that boring?
It's been a busy day. I'm sorry.
Okay, go ahead. Continue on.
Prosecutors would later argue.
Oh, I had to do my appointments in my car alone. Doctor came to the car. Really?
That's
Okay.
wild. Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha. Now, was that unsafe? Was that for like all of them or just a couple appointments? Or if you don't mind me asking, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
didn't know
curious how
that.
that worked during COVID.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Wow.
Prosecutors would later argue that Taylor had become trapped by her own lies. The due date she invented was approaching. People expected a child. Questions were coming. And eventually she would have to explain why there wasn't a baby. Instead of telling the truth, she made a horrifying choice.
One of the most damaging pieces of evidence came from Taylor's electronic devices. Investigators recovered internet searches that painted a disturbing picture, all except ultrasound.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't know that they were doing that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So they just come out to the car and, okay. Wow.
According to testimony...
Oh
Sorry.
my goodness.
According to testimony, authorities found searches involving childbirth, cesarean sections, labor procedures, and ways to obtain a baby. There were searches connected to pregnancy timelines, medical procedures, and information relating to unborn children.
No visitors. Once the dad left, he couldn't come back for
Oh,
C-section.
wow.
No kidding. Wow. She's laughing at America.
That doesn't get you going.
That don't get you going. Nothing will. You hear me? That's damning evidence. If you ask me, she couldn't talk her way out of it. No, with evidence
definitely
like
not.
that, there's no way. And especially when they had that doctor come in and check her, and he looked right at him and he goes, she was never pregnant. She just didn't give birth.
There's absolutely no... He said there is absolutely no sign of birth. And then when they did the ultrasound to check her uterus, which is non-existent,
Yeah.
they immediately were like, absolutely not.
And that's the thing, is she kept lying. She's in the bed. I didn't play that footage, but after the doctor said that in front of her, investigator goes, "Okay, so tell us, whose baby is this?" And she goes, "It's mine. I just gave birth."
I swear
and it's
it's
like,
mine.
You can't
ma'am.
keep up this lies.
I think-
man. I mean, yeah.
The doctor just came in and told you there is absolutely no way you just gave birth.
Right. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What the hell? This shit's nuts. Was it yours or mine?
Yours.
Okay. The prosecution argued these searches demonstrated planning, not a spontaneous act, not a crime of passion, but something methodically prepared over time.
Digital evidence often tells a story. In this case, investigators believed it told the story of a woman preparing for the impossible, a woman determined to acquire a baby at any cost.
As news spread, people who knew her struggled to process what investigators were, that word I don't like. Many couldn't believe it. What?
I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, okay. okay, I see. Anyways, go ahead.
Friends described someone who appeared excited about motherhood, someone who seemed genuinely invested in preparing for a child. Many had attended events celebrating the pregnancy. Some had purchased gifts, and others offered support.
But hindsight revealed warning signs, inconsistencies, stories that changed, appointments that never seemed to have records, medical details that didn't quite add up.
The deception had been successful because it was layered. One lie supported another, then another, until the entire illusion appeared real.
While investigators pieced together evidence, Mr. Hancock faced an unimaginable reality. His wife was gone, his unborn daughter was gone, his family had been shattered.
No amount of justice could undo what had happened. No verdict could return Reagan. No sentence could restore the future they had planned together.
Friends and family described him as devastated. A husband suddenly forced to explain to his young daughter why her mother wasn't coming home. A father grieving a child he never got a chance to meet.
The emotional toll extended far beyond immediate family. An entire community mourned. Vigils were held, memorials appeared, and strangers across the country followed the case in disbelief.
In 2022, her trial started. For weeks, jurors listened to testimony detailing the events leading up to Reagan's murder. I couldn't imagine being a juror on that trial, on that case. Oh, the, video footage and the photos and everything you got to see, That's crazy.
It'd be nuts. Witnesses described the fake pregnancy. Law enforcement outlined the investigation. Medical experts explained the injuries. Family members recounted the devastating aftermath.
The prosecution argued that the murder was deliberate, planned, premeditated, an act committed for the purpose of obtaining Reagan's unborn child.
Evidence presented in court included electronic records, witness testimony, physical evidence, and statements made by Taylor herself. Piece by piece, prosecutors built their case.
After hearing weeks of testimony, jurors began deliberations. The evidence was overwhelming.
On October 3rd, 2022, the jury returned a verdict. Guilty. Taylor Parker was convicted of capital murder. Convinced?
Could have been convinced,
Yeah.
For Reagan's family, the verdict provided accountability, but not closure. Because closure doesn't exist when someone you love has been taken away forever.
The next phase would determine punishment, and prosecutors could seek the ultimate penalty, death.
During the sentencing phase, jurors heard emotional testimony from family members and loved ones. They learned about Reagan's life, her dreams, her love for her children, and the future she would never experience.
Jurors also considered the circumstances of the crime itself, its brutality, its planning, its impact on countless lives. Ultimately, the jury determined... I kept going.
Ultimately, the jury determined Taylor Parker should receive the death penalty. She became one of the few women on Texas death row.
The decision reflected the extraordinary nature of the crime, one that prosecutors described as among the most disturbing cases they had ever encountered.
Today, she remains on Texas death row. Like all death penalty cases, her conviction has undergone automatic appeals and extensive legal review.
Those appeals have largely focused on procedural and constitutional questions rather than innocence. The evidence presented at trial remains substantial.
In other words, they want to waste the taxpayers' dollars and just let her sit there.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's great. I don't
That's what
understand that
happened.
shit, man.
I mean-
I don't get it. You know, you sentence somebody to death, get the shit over with, put them to death. Why are we going to waste money? If that's the case, give them life and just have them rot away and waste our money that way. I don't.
Well, yeah.
It's just crazy.
I agree, Brandon. It 100% seems like she planned it for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As of 2026, no execution date has been scheduled. Of course not. Taylor remains incarcerated while the legal process continues.
For Reagan's family, however, the legal system can only do so much. The greatest punishment was already delivered on October 9th, 2020. A daughter lost, a wife lost, a mother lost, and a baby girl who never got the chance to live.
When people discuss this case, it's easy to focus on the shocking details, the deception, the investigation, and the trial.
But Reagan Simmons Hancock was never simply a victim in a headline. She was a real person, a young woman excited to welcome another child, a wife building a future, a mother devoted to her daughter.
Her story deserves to be remembered for more than the way it ended. It deserves to be remembered because of how she lived.
And while justice may have been served in a courtroom, Reagan's memory lives on through those who loved her most.
That's crazy. Sad story, you know. It's one of the ones that's out, like, going on right now. And it's wild. Like I said, I watched a Netflix thing like last week or something, and it's just wild. It's just crazy. I don't know. There's just a lot of things where with her boyfriend Wade where I could see, but he's not being held, accountable for it. So they must not suspect anything with him. Maybe they checked all. They don't suspect nothing, but we'll see though. That could change.
I'm sure they did some pretty extensive interviews with him, but
well,
you never know.
He was out. She sent him on a fake run to go get pigs that they were picking up, and because I guess he had like a hog business and stuff. So she sent him on a fake run to go get one to where he'd have to leave. It was like middle of the night or something like that. And then that was when she went out to commit this, was when he was hours away taking care of this hog delivery. He was either delivering them or picking them up. I don't remember, and if people want to give me shit because I don't remember exact facts, was that Chris Farley? But whatever. He was either delivering them or picking them up. But she had set that up and sent him out. She had texted him stating like, hey, this is so-and-so. I want to get this. I want to buy these hogs, blah, blah, blah. And he thought it was really a customer. So, yeah, it's pretty crazy. There's a lot to it. But anyways, we wanted to touch base and cover this one. Once again, don't forget, we have another Afterlife episode tonight. That is where we talk about everything non-true crime related. So if you have any true crime questions, you'll have to wait till next week because we're not talking about any of that in the Afterlife. It is just a fun shenanigans show where we talk about whatever we want. We do have a list ready to go, and it's going to be nuts. It's going to be some crazy topics. So we're going to give it about 15 minutes here. I need coffee. Unsafe knows I need coffee. She's going to give me shit.
Good.
She's going to give me shit for having a fourth cup, but that's okay. Love you. So I'm going to get the next live. I'm going to put it up, the afterlife, in the live section, like where you guys go to find this one here. It'll be there, and you can already jump over to it when it's up there. And we will jump on in about 15 minutes. So at 9:05 Eastern Standard Time, we will start the afterlife, and we're going to fuck some shit up. Other than that, we do appreciate everybody always continuing to support us. And thank you for liking the live. I seen a bunch of hearts going in the chat tonight. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Yes, we love you guys.
Rip tears.
Oh, gosh.
She already knows. She calls me the coffee god. So
there's no stomach. It's just an ulcer.
It's just an ulcer. That's it. She's going to have to deal with me when I have an ulcer one night. She's going to roll, she's going to come. I'm going to be like, oh my God, I'm in so much pain. And she's going to come down to the room and she's going to be like, too much damn coffee. I told you this shit years ago.
It's like a black hole down there. It's like a stomach is trying to reinvent itself. That's why it hurts so bad.
It's just a river of coffee running down there. That's all it is.
It goes from esophagus straight to bowel.
Oh, Lord.
There's a funnel.
Oh,
if you think this is good, wait till the afterlife tonight. Anyways, so we'll see you guys over there in about 15 minutes at 9:05. Other than that, we do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe, especially to the YouTube channel here. Hit the little notification bell. What that does is it will notify you every time we are going to go live here on YouTube, which is every Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Other than that, I'm going to have Classroom Jackie take us out of here. You guys, enjoy the next 15 minutes until you see here some of the things with Band-Aid can't fix.
Yeah, go grab your drinks and get ready, guys.
Yeah, go grab your drinks and get ready, and we'll see you here in 15 minutes. Jackie, take us the hell out of here.
Same crime time, same crime place.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.